It's really a book that's a product of place. I've done some hiking, backpacking trips in the Beartooth Mountains in Montana and Wyoming. And I was really surprised by just how remote you could get in the lower 48. It is a legitimate wilderness. Just driving out to where we started our trip, you lost cell phone signal completely about an hour before we even finished driving, which I'm not used to that sort of absolute loss of connectivity. So it was really just I was struck by the beauty of the place, but then also there's a menace and a danger to it that for someone who writes the type of fiction that I do, it just immediately struck me as a really rich idea. I'm much more drawn to sort of boots on the ground research as opposed to just behind the desk work. I spent a lot of time in the area. I did go to a wilderness survival school. It's actually in Virginia and is run by a former Air Force survival instructor, and those experiences all certainly fed the book. For me, it's a matter of putting myself in some version of the scenarios that I'm writing about allows the wheels to start turning. I always use the To Kill a Mockingbird reference. Atticus Finch tells Scout that she needs to get inside someone else's skin and walk around them a bit before she attempts to make any judgment about them. And that's really when I'm trying to determine the point of view characters, who should carry the story and what portions of the story. I'm just trying to get to a point where I understand where they come from and how the events of this book would shape and change them. These characters who I might not be able to relate to immediately, right off the jump, I think those end up being, in many cases, the more authentic voice. I was really interested in what that, some instructors call it the survivor makeup, others call it, in my book I'd say survivor mentality. What is that? And how do people go to that place and really have the sort of tenacity and determination to, in the face of very negative circumstances, believe that they are going to persevere. When others among us might think, I quit, I'm done. There's no way out. And the psychological components were fascinating to me. If I can get the reader to that emotional place where they really are having trouble putting the book down, they really are feeling some fear for the characters, then that's where I want the reader to be. So I guess that will always fall under that heading.